of the show. So the better you are, the better Larry is. Okay, now you see this gentleman? Yeah, he's giving me this sign, and it says, we're on in 10 seconds, so get ready to have a good time. Alright, here we go. This is exciting, isn't it?
10, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Monday! Where you at? Where you at? We love you! High five! Everybody! Yes! 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 Everybody! We're all the stars! Everyone is a fucking star! We're a big fucking star, baby! Tonight, Joe's in a prayer! We got Joe in a prayer in the house! I don't believe it! We got Igor in the house! We got xlad in the house! Oh, thank you! You are beautiful! You're a beautiful audience! Let's have a big round of applause! We're back! We're back! They tried to stop us. They couldn't do it.
Came in here.
They'll never stop Easy Paradise.
I want to thank them.
They'll never stop. They'll never stop the literature. They'll never stop the poetry. They'll never stop the music and the art and the bohemians and the radicals. And we're starting the revolution here tonight. I don't want to tell anybody, but we're starting the sexual revolution, the creative revolution, the fucking behavioral revolution! Yeah! Alright. We were off last week, so I got a lot of energy, kind of built up. You're wonderful. Let's give one more round of applause. You're beautiful. We've got such an exciting lineup. I think we have our most signups ever. We've got 40 people signed up. No, it's fine, it's fine. Everybody's gonna perform simultaneously. So nobody even has to wait. We all will just all perform wherever you are. And you can just watch and interact and vibe. It's just a pop-up. Burning Man. This is an autonomous zone. Like Hakeem Bey. Rest in peace. Oh well, God, the week off I've been hanging out with Zoomers. I hung out with a Zoomer maximalist who wants all millennials to die. He said, "It's over for you, old man." And he looked right in my eyes and I felt generationally obsolete. And we're gonna prove them wrong, ladies and gentlemen. They didn't kill all the millennials. We've been hiding. We're late bloomers. We're ready to explode. Gen Z is here. The greatest generation. The millennials are here. The fucking Gen X is in full effect. Fuck generations. We're all human beings. We all love each other. We all we'll do till we die. We're all married. And this is a Scientology meeting. Okay. I'm just going to read a short piece to start things off. It's a 5-minute time limit. So try to be chill about it. I mean, we're not gonna, hook anybody or anything. We're not gonna gong anybody. But, I do have a timer, and I know I'll hit you with a chair.
Yes!
I'll do the Stone Cold Stunner on anybody who fucking goes over 5 minutes, okay? So, no, it's 5-minute time limit, 2-drink minimum, so try to tip the bartender generously. She's wonderful. She came out tonight. Let's have a big round of applause. And we're just going to have a great time. Don't be shy. Everybody can just relax. Everybody's supportive and super warm and super nice. And this is a great audience. I can already tell. We're so excited to be here in East Village tonight. Thank you again for coming to this legendary fucking salon. This is Max's Kansas City. This is Max's Kansas City, okay? They're going to be writing.
That's a good reference.
Thank you. It's there's a lot going on in this show. It's deceptively, it's not just an open mic. There's layer. Thank you. Anyway, so this is a poem. It's very short. This is for Max Fisher. If you're out there, Max Fisher, you know who you are. Take dead aim on the rich kids. Get them in the crosshairs and take them down. 11:11, Palo Alto, directed by Gia Coppola. My poetry is for Ivy League 22-year-olds. My job is to avoid work. You run the show, you are the show. Platonically sharing my futon overnight with future poets. Of female America. My timing couldn't be any more precise. "80% of the trees in New York City are male. The whale lost its mind fucking the glass in Indianapolis. Cum doesn't sink. It floats. Like a boat. Then it dissipates. He was fucking the aquarium so much, the pool filled with jizz. And he drowned. That's it. Thank you. I'm Matt Proctor. That's from my new chapbook that I just put together on my week off, open mic. So take a little piece of the open mic home with you, some of the branding material, own a piece of history. We're gonna have a great night. We're gonna have a beautiful night. Let's have one big round of applause. We've got some great acts kicking us off from out of town, Syracuse, New York. We got some musicians. Let's have a big round of applause for one night only, making their New York City debut. Never performed in New York City before. Let's have a big open mic welcome for Nora Quinn, everybody. Nora Quinn!
It is indeed my first time performing in New York City, but it's not my first open mic, and that I can confidently say was the most entertaining opening open mic So I'm based out of Boston. This is a song that I wrote a couple months ago. Ooh, that sounds see, at least I hear it. You know, sometimes you go to one of these things and you're like, that person could use some tuning, and they're just ignoring it. I'm not going to ignore it because I hear it too, and it's going to drive me crazy. There we go.
Yeah.
All right, this is a song, I put it on Instagram, and that's not an A. I put it on Instagram, and people tended to like it, but I did get some messages that it was historically inaccurate. So if you're looking to use my song about ritual sacrifice in your next research paper, like, maybe fact check it first. It's a song called An Arrangement. It's my blood that you want in your hands. I suppose we make an arrangement. So God left you down, something far more ancient.
was a young woman once, could have been an old woman too. Now I lay with the moss to try to became my tattoo. I lie naked in the lake till I'm too far gone for anyone to know my name. They'll still sing my song. You asked me to be a martyr, don't expect me to walk the cross. Can lead a horse to water, can drink what's already been lost. As a pilgrim for the walkers of the day, I don't even know night. They won't let my body decay. Proud me fluorescent light. I lie naked in the lake until I'm too far gone for anyone to know my name. They'll still sing my song. They'll still sing my song. They'll still sing my song. They don't know my name, just know where I was wrong. They won't let my body decay. You'll still sing my song. You'll still sing my song. You'll still sing my song. I lie naked in the lake till I'm too far gone for anyone to know my name. But you'll still sing my song. You'll still sing my song. You'll still sing my song.
Thank you very much for having me. And it's Nora Quinn.
Nora Quinn, everybody. Sounds phenomenal. What's your social media?
Nora Quinn Music.
There you go, Nora Quinn Music. Sounded beautiful. Definitely come back. And now we're going to have Harry E. Crow come up and do some music. Also in town for one night only. Let's have a big round of applause for Harry E. Crow, ladies and gentlemen.
This is real low down and this is real high up. I got it. You were so close. It's Harry U. Crow. E.U. Crow. This is wobbly. Soft rains fall on the heads of those who pray. Dead men cry at the end of days about love and laughter and people they used to know. Who in their right mind listens to ghosts? At the edge of the sea there's a girl who will never let me go. But she knows how she knows. The froth of rye the eyes of her loin, and take me to the depth. Take me to the city, never let me go. Drown me in her pity. You sit like a stone in a pond, though it hasn't rained for years. You sit like a dog, lending her your ear. She talks of heroes and journeymen and things she never said. You stand in the rain too long, all you get is wet. On the strange shore of Providence, I'll sleep. How I'll sleep. The froth of rye, the eyes of her loin, and take me to the depth. Take me to the city, never let me go. Drown me in her pity. The song of the sea doesn't solve a thing. All you know is that you must always sing about love and laughter and people you used to know, about ghosts, sing about ghosts. The froth of rye, the eyes of her loin, and take me to the depth. Take me to the city, never let me go. Drown me in her pity. Drown me in her pity.
Yeah.
Harry, you crow, everybody. Resting. Beautiful voice. Thank you for coming out, sharing. It's amazing. Do you have social media or anything?
Harry, you crow.
There you go. Asian.
EU crow, you got it.
The SoundCloud, the Bandcamp, the Spotify. Check it out. Listen to it on the way home. Listen to it at holiday parties. Let's have some poetry. What do you say? Poetry fans. Can we get Troy Smith up here? Troy Smith in the house. Let's do it. Excited to see this next poet. Hell yeah. Let's have a big hand for Troy Smith, everybody.
like when you're gonna need something. You know? Damn, I thought some people in the entire world related to that one. I'll probably end this with the joke that I want to tell. It's about Israel. Damn, I guess I gotta might not be telling that. So yeah, I'm gonna just read some bullshit. All right. Okay, cool. This is called I'm just gonna read a bunch of poems, and I'm gonna say poem at the end of each poem. So there you go.
Yeah.
The Panther. That's the name of the poem. Yep. The panther rests, even in the day, eyes everywhere, into the pit of his despair. He lays waiting to remember. Poem.
Yeah.
This doesn't have a title. The sounds seep between walls, echoes rock, reverberating in new forms. Insulation does not withstand. I'm not about to say that poem. That was a poem.
Yeah.
Poem. This is called Cleopatra. Winding as though paths to Rome, I question her. Hera, for you seem the hearth to a home. Your features playful yet stark, dissatisfied mind thinks of you in the dark. The mind wanders fanciful yet sonder, methinks what it would take to belong to her. Poem.
Yeah.
Discussions. We talk, we speak. She knows that I'm playful yet meek, yet knows nothing about how I skip and repeat, broken record frame by frame. Thank God I'm not afraid to stame. 3 single, 1 mingle, yet 2 pairs of eyes long for the jingle. For when they meet, they both know the stars twinkle. Poem.
Yeah.
The pit. The maw beckons, consuming reality, yet not juvenility. The moment waits and blunders, crush asunder. Is this all a delusion? Our love, I feel, is obvious, but it comes to the same conclusion. Naive, strong-headed, yeah, I know your love for me is embedded. Friends, fond, playful and coy, for I know you desire me to be yet your boy. Words for my feelings are never thought out. So many words for how I feel, that when I say them, time 'tis but a drought. We know how we feel, yet we don't. Any path with you is the one I desire. But know the path that I love might fill your ire. Poem.
Yeah.
Making my way downtown. Oh, okay. This is church. I was chilling inside a church in Spain. The bell tolls, for thou the plow grinds asunder, for thy it yields. Fanciful centurions cast eyes, though heaven to earth. Stones boundless leap from light. Old tales told glimmer, chains and fables. Intrigue and bound consciousness in many forms. For the bold to yet rule, thine must break the extravagant yule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poem. And then I was drunk at Carmelo's and I wrote this poem. I was fucked up. Tis an eyeful, each life more than a biteful. Enthusiasm in every word, one wonders what would be the proverb to the story. Maybe not so simple. Gradient of the story doesn't flow smoothly like a laugh and a dimple. Observe, talk, listen, teach. The light in everyone's eyes seems like a virtuoso of life. A moment in real time, gander, and there's more. For once I wish I was blind because it makes me ask, what can I glimmer from them more? In this space, time, a book of a historian, a biased book in time.
Yeah.
This is called the Uncanny Valley. To a line like twine, the fabric stretches to and fro at will. An uncanny valley pitted with swamps, pits, and dangers of multitude. Your only guide, the internal compass pointing true north. Each stitch a step, only some able to be unwound. To bind the fates, where they cemented from the start. E, where they woven with each twitch of muscle, if not controlled, wrought a pattern, unseemly of what should have been. 'Tis not of regard except perpetuity, for the stitch has been woven, few besides the fates can unwind. Poem.
All right.
You guys want to hear the Israel-Palestine joke? I mean, the Israel joke? Please. All right, so I was chilling, I was watching the news, and I was just like, I was just browsing, you know, got my Twitter porn, got my reviews, and I saw this news story like, Nike hires Israeli company to improve diversity, and I was like, man, they just built the Great Wall of China to surround an entire country. So I was thinking about it, and like, have you guys ever just like, to me, Israel feels like a guy that like sleeps with like a trans person, but is kind of like, I don't know, like I'm gonna do it because like that, you know, that boy pussy or that real pussy, you know, it feels good at the end of the day, and like you're into it, and they're like, oh okay, like yeah, peace deals, you know, and then, you know, that deep voice hits, and you're like, oh, I don't like this. And then, you know, they go around, you're like, let me just kick you out. I don't know if has anybody slept with someone who's trans? No?
Yeah.
Okay, look, we got two people, maybe one.
Yeah.
No. That's tough. Can't relate, still fucking out here every day. But yeah, and so, you know, and then they creep around, and it's like, I actually didn't write it into that joke. That's all I got. Good night.
Troy Smith, everybody. Exercising the open mic privilege to say whatever the fuck you want. We don't have to agree. The audience can fuck you up. The audience can heckle you, do whatever they want. There's no holds barred. You say dumb shit, you pay the consequences. That is how the First Amendment works at open mic. We're First Amendment absolutists, which means fuck Elon Musk. All right, let's have some more poetry. I'm super excited about this next writer. I mean, they're gonna bring it so hard. I just know it. Prima material girl. Can we get Rebecca up in this? She's gonna bring some super hard literature.
So I feel like if I sit, what I'm going to say will be less aggressive. Also, I can't see anybody, so maybe this is cool. Maybe I'll just stand so I can't see anybody. So I have a poem and then a short essay, I guess, for 1 second.
All right. Okay.
This is a poem called Bait and Switch. I saw you on the platform of the Manhattan-bound train. You hopped the turnstile. You said you never pay. You said, fuck the MTA. Fuck the police. Fuck the liars and the dirty, dirty cheats. Where can I get something good around here to eat? Like authentic, you know? Not that yuppie shit. Dime square triangle of sadness shit. I'm sick and tired of being stuck in all this badness. Shit. All the people going mad type shit. I'm angry all the time. I shoot lightning from my fingertips, breathe fire, shoot laser beams from my eyes. All to propel me towards what's in the sky. All in an effort to cut through the lies. All because I dared to ask the question, but no one replies. A silence to salt the earth. A silence like the cry of a stillbirth. a silence like a sinking child, and everyone will say they thought she knew how to swim.
Yeah.
So my ex texted me on Saturday night and asked for, I broke up with her, after Valentine's, this is a long time ago in February, and she texts me and is like, hey, do you still have these 2 shirts that I gave you? Can you mail them to me at this address, which is the bar that she works at? But anyway, so I was just writing in my diary yesterday morning like I do, and I was like, oh, this will be good to read at the open mic. So, short personal essay, bear with me. Yeah. To what degree do we owe transparency? People want to know where their tax dollars are going. Are the demands we make of our government applicable to individuals? Why is my ex texting me after a year after we broke up to ask for 2 shirts back? I think about the archetype of the disgruntled former employee or crazy ex and the degree to which they should be taken seriously or as a potential threat. It's a difficult equation to balance. She wants me to ship them to the bar she works at. I can't simply return the shirts by mail. It's far too impersonal, and it would be uncharacteristic of me to not put lots of thought into packing up the items and writing a personal note for a package I'd sent to someone I know, or well, knew. Zoe is digging a pickaxe into the present, trying to draw from a well of her own making, but who isn't attempting to draw from a well of their own making? It isn't a simple decision, and yet whether I put a lot of thought into it or none at all, the result is still the same. Whether you anguish over the environment or not, if you go on a plane, you still went on a plane. What is this moralizing excusal negotiation that we do? Conflict narratives, but arriving at a binary action nonetheless. The demands of the magnitude of modern decision-making are enough to grief-strike the most seasoned moral ambiguity practitioner. There are as many variances in lifestyles as there are answers to the questions that plague us. We can all exercise godliness. What keeps us from it? I have this fear that I'll be offed by a mysterious government agency if I exercise my godliness. Maybe other people have the same fear. Maybe that's why we seem to do the opposite of exercising godliness, so there will be no threat of triangulation and extermination. Social contagion is real. If one person practiced godliness, other people might catch the godly disease, that which has no diagnosis and is the cure, that which negates all illness and puts in illness's place pure bliss, pure freedom from the shackles of suffering. Sounds too good to be true. And for free? Unbelievable. It could never be. People prefer to pay out of pocket for their prolonged suffering. People beg the doctor to fill the script, and he laughs on his way to the bank to make one more deposit while you continue to withdraw, receding from the answers we seek, shutting the door on the beggar when it was we who prayed for patience, humility, faith, prosperity, redemption, shutting the door on our blessings, shutting the door on salvation. Why does salvation mirror the punishment of a teenage rebel? What can we learn from removing a door from its hinges? An open door is a mirror, a potential. Everything's a mirror. Everything has potential. What's the line between kindness and being a sucker? Who's to say if the beggar deserves his present occupation? Does anyone deserve anything? Who are we to make such a judgment? How do I know if my dollar will be spent on nourishment or depletion? I must take the same leap of faith as I do with my tax dollars. It's not up to me. I relinquish control. My lack of control is my freedom. I get swept up in the revelry of not knowing and not caring what it's all for. I trust God. I trust the government. I trust the beggars. I trust myself. Thank you.
Yeah!
That was fantastic. Thank you, Prima Material Girl. Wonderful. Somebody print this. Do you guys have a magazine?
No, not yet.
Start a magazine immediately. Print it. That was wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing that. Prima Material Girl. Rebecca. Yes. Absolutely. Yes. All right, we're going to have a tight 5 from Eric Walsh. We're going to get ready to laugh, everybody. Who wants to laugh? And then we're going to have some music coming up after that. So, Eric Walsh.
Hello, my name is Eric Walsh. I live in a pre-war building, Revolutionary War. Yeah, it's been rent stabilized for a while, so I only pay 48 shillings a month. The only complaint I have about my apartment is my bathtub. Yeah, I take baths. I take my baths very seriously. No bubbles, no bullshit. My bath is made of porcelain, so my buddies call me the Porcelain Prince. PP for short. Which also stands for phenomenal posture. Because I sit in the bathtub at a perfect 90-degree angle. I look like I'm driving a go-kart. So I'm a little exhausted right now. This morning I actually played a 3-hour game of tetherball by myself. I was relentless. I kind of regret it because my right hand's killing me, which is not good because that's my joke hand. These are handcrafted jokes. Well, most of them are. I also have a factory in the Philippines. I'm a bit of an athlete. I actually play in a rec basketball league where I'm known for nailing an occasional 3 at the after party. In case you're wondering, I prepared for this by watching 12 different videos on how to be funny. I didn't have time to iron my comedy khakis, though. Some people mistakenly think I dress well. No. My mom dresses me well. Been writing a book lately. It's a book about God. It's an autobiography. I didn't enjoy church much when I was growing up. I was always mystified by why this man was telling such tall tales in such a boring way. I was in the church chorus for a little bit. People thought I had some potential because of my long neck. But honestly, I wasn't a good singer. I'll put it this way. When I sang the hymns, it sounded almost sacrilegious. Clap it up for Jesus. Let's give him a proper chant, all right? Let's give him a proper chant, all right? Give me a J. J. Give me an E. E. Give me a W. W. True. I used to dabble in finance. I had 2 full-time jobs on Wall Street. One was being an investment banking analyst, and the other was telling people I was an investment banking analyst. I recommend you work in finance if you want to watch greed triumph over the human spirit. It wasn't for me. It was too intense. One time, in my first month there, I got scolded for leaving work early. It was 11 p.m. Which is fair, I guess, but I thought the whip was a little much. I don't know, I felt like a cog there. My boss would call himself the shepherd of our team, which obviously implied that the rest of us were just sheep. And he called me the black sheep, because I was the only one at the company who could dunk a basketball. I'm really bad at taking compliments. Receiving compliments, because whenever someone gives me a compliment, I immediately ask for another one. Yeah, I know I have a nice smile, but what about my pants? Honestly, I often feel misunderstood. Like, I don't think even my closest friends could tell you the first 20 pages of my life philosophy. I don't expect them to know all 800, but come on. I'm always mystified by a man with no life philosophy, no inner compass, no fire in his loins. I learned apparently it's fire in your belly, which explains why I never heard back from that interview. At the time I assumed he was just intimidated by the fire in my loins. All right, my name's Eric Walsh. Thank you very much.
The comedy khakis of Eric Walsh. Very funny stuff. All right, let's have some. By the way, we're operating on piano bar rules. So if people just want to throw money at me, I accept bribes. I accept bribes. I want to go on the record as saying that. If you want to get bumped, we're on piano bar rules. So throw me $200 or whatever. JK. I mean piano bars. Those guys make too much money. Let's have some music. Let's get Kit Krash and Holly Troy up here. Kit Krash is a great podcast called The Spellcast, which is old school New York. It's really amazing. It's like a sound collage. It's like an epic Netflix poem. So just like it.
You can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Just gotta make sure we're tuning. So at the Spellcast, what we do is we actually manufacture our own music. Oh yeah, the electronic too. We're gonna use this.
Yeah, that helps. Playing as much as he is. That's great.
It's the B string. It's always the B string.
Always.
Yeah.
I'll put you on it.
Okay, no, it's okay. Oh, okay. I was wondering, I was going to get my friend, but it's okay.
My friend is over there as well. Yeah. Yeah, it sounds good.
Yeah. Being theater people.
Okay, so what are we gonna do?
Put this a little bit more in the middle of us, like that. And then you're gonna sit on this side. You think you can use that mic? I don't know. Maybe.
I'm just gonna use it as a vocal.
Okay. You know, everybody's gonna die someday. No, it doesn't sound too. Wasn't seen before, according to this thing.
So yeah, we all gotta die someday. Not on stage, but you know.
Woo!
Yeah, it got a little sharp there. It's
Okay, I think that's. Okay, that's gonna do it for now. For
all right.
bass notes. Everybody, every single body needs a coffin to lie in at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You can rest in peace just by playing your part.
Yeah.
So much fun wasting time with a job where you can just settle down, or maybe just settle, lock all your dreams outside and not alone in your heart. Because a dream can be a nightmare, which you really must care. So leave away your worries, leave the box you want to live in. Today and tomorrow and every day to follow. Everybody, every single body needs a fight to jump and live by somebody else, to get a better life without a heaven or hell. Life is easy, relax and take direction. There's the feelings of affection, it's the same every day, and the same way every night, without a dream in the way. Because a dream can be a nightmare, which you really must care. So leave away your worries, leave the box you want to live in. your time no more.
One more short song we'll take. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4.
There's a message from the harbor that will restore all your faith in the moon and the stars to land you where you're meant to be, in the arms of the love so near. There's a calling of a day. Here's your every teardrop and showers you with lullabies, just like your mother till death. And then it becomes clear. There's a message of a harvest that we share the feast with the birds of fire and the wildebeest and the honey trees and the water grace and everyone else who comes and asks from God. There's a message from the harbor that will restore all your faith.
Yeah, check out the Spellcast. 1L, thespellcast.com.
Kid Krash and Holly Troy, everybody. Spellcast, available on iTunes, all where you're fine iTunes podcasts are available. I've got the reverb on. Do you feel that? The magic? All right, let's have some more literature for our edification. Let's welcome Julia J. to read some wonderful literature. Julia J.
Hey, I'm going to do one poem, and then if I have time, I'm going to subject you all to a little bit of stand-up. So, okay, this one is called Hamburger. I'm gonna come. That is what I'm thinking, eating my hamburger at the bar, 2 drinks deep, digging deeper. I'm looking at you across the bar thinking, you will buy me a drink. But this can't happen because there is no more money. I'm so sorry, I ate that too. Drank every quarter, euro, real, ruble, yuan, franc, and pound. To be frank, I pounded them down. To be real, your roaming eyes aren't gonna get you far with my luck. Because you're looking at me, looking at you, looking at yourself, because we are all mirrors to each other. 7 more years of bad luck because I'm cracked, we're cracked, but that's not all it's up to be. I'm gonna come, you're gonna come, we're all going and we're gonna get there, okay? Pass the ketchup. Someone said you can't have burgers medium. Ground beef isn't fresh enough. It's not like my dad, off the boat, green card marriage, 3 kids later, still won't have hamburgers. If we get on the ark to save ourselves, will the new world we build have mad cash doubling down, hit me again and again, baby, one more time. Don't look at my hand or my eyes. I play poker with mayonnaise dribbling down my shirt. The machine at the bar has dancing elves telling me I'm God and God needs a beer. Can't gamble, I won't stop, haven't yet. Won't cut my losses, neither should you. It's admitting they exist once they're there. Just keep stacking high. double, quarter pounder, triple, hit me again, lettuce, lettuce, tomatoes, let us go back to my place. I have a grill, I'm going to grill you, ask you 1,000 questions that have been on my back burner, throw you on the rack, nice rack. I'm racking my brain for what else to say. Before I say it, do you want a bite? And the liquor flows right through my cash flow. Hit me again, 2 pickles, 2 quarters, 1 you, 1 me, on you. Flip, salt, pepper, sizzle, cash for coins.
Yeah.
3 drinks deep, 3 drinks deep, this is the depth. At the bottom there is gold, congratulations, you win, jackpot. Thanks for being here, I'm so glad I came. Can't see anything up here, so now that's my time. Amazing time. Okay, one joke. All right, so I've lived in New York for 5 years, and in that time I have been in 2 places. When I moved here, I was at the intersection of art and tech. Great place to be when you first arrive, but I had to get out. There was like way too many designers, which is annoying. And also a lot of gentrifiers, Web3, NFTs, horrible.
Yeah.
So I moved to a much better area. I like where I'm at now. I'm kind of at the corner of clout and cringe, which is a very fun place to be, much more my style. And this happened a few weekends back on Halloween weekend. I'm seeing what was happening on the clout side of town. My friend, do you guys know the band The Strokes?
Yeah.
If you don't, you should. But anyway, my friend was like, hey, do you want to go to a party that they're hosting? Rock stars live in Connecticut because they're happier than us. But I was like, oh, I can't because I'm going to miss my intro to stand-up comedy class. So I was like, okay, so I'll go see what's happening on the cringe side of town. And what ended up happening is that I drank a bunch of Campari. I spilled all of this Campari on my shirt, and I was like, it's fine. I'm just going to pretend it's my costume. And then eventually I had enough Campari on me and in me. I was like, going to try to make a new friend. And I was like, oh, hi. And they were like, you have alcohol all over your shirt. And I was like, no, it's my costume. And they were like, no, I saw you spill Campari all over your shirt. And I was like, oh, this is going so well. So anyway, that was my whole weekend. But I was walking home and I was like, oh, I love where I live. I love where I'm at right now. But I was thinking and walking, and I was like, you know what? Julia Casablancas would have never fucking called me out for having alcohol all over myself. Thank you.
Yeah!
My name is Julia. My Instagram is Mr. Portmanteau. If you don't know how to spell it, I can't help you.
Julia, Jay, what's your last name? Masters. Jaspers. That was phenomenal.
She's a master.
She is the master. The double whammy. The poetry, the stand-up. I want to publish that. That was seriously phenomenal. I was like blown away. That was amazing. Julia Jaspers. Please. The intersection between stand-up and poetry. The poets. The comedians. I want to see poems next week from the comedians. Let's see that. I'm throwing the gauntlet down. Maybe not, that could be. Okay, this next act, is Nelson Lugo here? Nelson Lugo's a magician. I was kind of stoked about that. But I guess we're not going to have any magic, sorry. Sorry. Let's do, can we get Alissa Killz? Alissa Killz! Let's do it! Big round.
Everybody settle.
If you want to sign up for next week, get on Easy Paradise Mag on IG and slide in the DMs to guarantee your spot. Self-filming here. Take note, everybody, please. We're filming for YouTube. The readings are available on YouTube every week, so check it out. If you missed the video library, so let's have a big round of applause for Alissa Killz.
Good evening. Thank you. Being here still. I was going to start with Russian accent. I thought this might be a bad idea because of the times. Not a good idea. I'm just going to get to it. I usually sing. Not today. We're not singing today.
Please watch the Synergy Slam Poetry Jam on Instagram. It's called Life Vest. Throw me the life vest and pull me out. I lost my voice, can't scream and shout. I lost my senses, I lost my route. I barely know what you're talking about. I lost my rhythm, I lost my will. I lost the dream I was aiming to kill. I lost the promise I had meant to fulfill. So please, throw me the life vest. 'Cause I'm not doing my best. No, I'm not doing my best. Yet every time you create, I fight the demons in my way. I toughen up and put on my game face. I emulate a different wave. Create despite the constant hate. Pray despite the lack of faith. Win despite the constant shame. So please, throw me a life vest. I'm holding my tongue and I'm doing my best. Please share your life vest. I'm holding your hand, the other hand on my chest, another hand on my neck, another hand on the check. Give it a rest. What if I gave it all a rest and said, fuck your life vest? I don't need any of this. I could give it all up and reminisce on the past. Maybe a second chance, maybe a free pass. A fashionable life vest with absolutely no use but fancy, fashionable pizzazz. Give me back my control, give me the respect. You want me around, you gotta share your life vest. Ow! I say you're the best. You lie, I'm the best. So give me my time or give it a rest. There's some deep, dark, and visceral pain to revoke. It's a common pity, you're in the same boat. So let's share your life vest and both stay afloat. Stay on the path of maintaining thy goat. Stay on the path of learning the most. Stay on the path of keeping up hope. I'll throw you the life vest and shut my damn mouth, because words don't do much when you're stuck in a hole. And there's nothing and no one to hold. God feels too busy to console. Loved ones begging to be left alone, and E.T. can't even phone the fuck home. Let's throw him a life vest, a smile, and an ice cream cone. Start back at 1 and go home. Meditate back to numb. Another hit back to dumb. Why so serious? Back to fun. Sing, sing, a new hit #1. Ask me again, please beg me. Sing, 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 sing till my eardrums ring and I can feel a damn. I'm almost done, I promise. Talk too much, put the passion to the test. Thank the Lord that I'm blessed. Make little room for the stress, little room in this grass, little room to digress. Make plenty of room for the stress, the mess, get the pain off your chest. Are you done yet? You might need a life vest. In that case, here's my life vest. Put your strength to the test. I'll throw you the life vest and pull you out, 'cause you might have lost your voice, can't scream or shout. You've lost the senses, lost your route, and you barely know what you're talking about. We lost our rhythm, lost our will, lost our footing somewhere up the hill. So please, throw me a life vest, 'cause we're doing our best at trying to do our best as we stride uphill and leave our downhill mess. At Alissa Killz, ALISSA, God bless you all. I can't wait to listen.
Alissa Killz, everybody. Killing it. It's not just a name. Thank you. Are you doing any shows coming up or anything? That was phenomenal. Thank you for bringing the spirit and the soul and just making it real. One more time for Alissa Killz, everybody. Is Jimmy Ong here? Yes, right. All right, let's have Jimmy Ong come up. More comedy, everybody. More comedy. laugh?
Hello, everyone. Hello. I really like that other microphone. That was pretty cool. Oh. Looks like something you'd be like report World War II news. Ted Williams has shot down 3 Nazi planes. Way to go, Slugger! All right. What can I say? I'll be honest. I didn't. When the whole Stop Asian Hate thing started coming on the media, I really didn't witness any kind of hate toward me. So I was like, oh, this is just another media lie they're spreading. You know, it's just, I'm more of like, I need to experience it to believe it, you know? And so it didn't happen until like, I noticed a lot more Asians at the gym though, and I'm like, oh, okay. Getting jacked for this race war that's coming up, everybody. Getting a head start, man. Does anyone, okay, so I had this thought recently. Does anyone else perhaps might share this? Like I don't have all my shit together, but I got a lot of spoons. I'm good on spoons. I could host a soup party, you know. That's pretty special, right? Have you ever been to that? Recently went on a date, and I thought it was going great, and it didn't end so great. So she just wanted to be friends, but whatever. Who wants that, right? It's lame. Don't do the friends thing. Just say, I guess it's like a nice way of saying like I don't want to see you again. But it hurts. It sucks if someone actually takes you up on that offer. You're like, oh man, you're supposed to say no. But anyway, there's a lot of writers in here. How do you all feel about paragraph texters?
Great question.
That's us.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, you're. Oh, I didn't know that. That's hot. I never knew I was into that, but I miss the long texts more than her, but it's just like it got me into reading again. Like I hated to read as a teenager. I think that's a program they should instill for the children. Like have like a hot tutor just text them paragraphs for like Catchers in the Rye. You know, I would read that. You know, it'd be awesome. All right. Today's oh yeah, another. Okay, I don't know if you all feel this when you get older, but you start to like boring things, right? Who here likes pretzels? Yes. Okay. Was that like an all like from the beginning of your time to now, or just one day you're like bored and you're like, man, pretzels, they're all right. That's how I am. Like my personality is so boring now. Like I don't drink and party anymore. I'm a pretzel. It's like my spirit snack. If you know, it's like you're in the corner of the party, getting eaten by the antisocial people. I really got into baking during COVID. I could bake a mean-ass chocolate chip cookie, I swear. I don't brag a lot, but that's good. And I don't know, I got into baking. I spent my stimulus check on a KitchenAid. I don't know if you guys did something as, you know, that's a irrational spend. But so I learned this. Do you know how many is in a baker's dozen? 13. Yes, very good, very good. I found this out too. I'm like, but do you know why why it's 13? Because there's like a lot of stories. One of the funniest stories I liked is back in England, like in the 1600s, like bakers would bake 12 loaves, but like short the 12 and make one for themselves, you know, and like that would be 13. And I'm like, oh, that's something my friend did the same thing. He pulled that same move, but with weed. I call that a dealer's eighth. You know? All right, I'm done. Have a good night. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Jimmy Ong, everybody. You got any club dates or anything coming up?
It's in the summer, but yeah.
Come on in this next summer. Get ready for Jimmy Ong coming 2023. Blockbuster. Well, okay. Do we have Christa Imbriale? Let's get Christa Imbriale up here. Some music. Are they here? Oh yeah.
Way back
One, two. Oh, the mic part? Thank you. Let's give it up for our host, please. Awesome. Thank you for putting this together. I'm going to take a little moment and do a little tune. So I'm Christa.
Yeah.
I'm new at the guitar, so if I drop it, stop playing. It's fine. I'm just gonna do this, act like, and any mistakes didn't happen.
Yeah.
So. Say what you will, I done made the devil a deal. He made me pretty, he made me smart, and I'm gonna break me a million hearts. I'm hell on heels, baby, I'm coming for you. This diamond ring on my hand's the only good thing that came from that man. Got a GTO from one named Joe and a big piece of land down in Mexico. I'm hell on heels, baby, I'm coming for you. Woo! Then there's Jim, I almost forgot. I ran him off, but I took the yacht. Poor old Billy, bless his heart, 'cause I'm still using his credit cards. I'm a hell on heels, sugar daddy, I'm coming for you. I'm a hell on heels, say what you will. I done made the devil a deal. He made me pretty, he made me smart, and I'm gonna break me a million hearts. I'm hell on heels, sugar daddy, I'm coming for you.
Fighting the patriarchy. One country classic at a fucking time, everybody. That's right, it's honky tonk in here. Bring the lyrics, baby. Bring the fucking betrayal songs, the songs about your dog, your truck, keying your ex's car, kicking him in the nuts. All right, that was excellent. Christa imbriale, everybody. I'm sorry, I'm probably horribly mangling that. Let's have some poetry. Can we get Buttered Roll up here, everybody? Legendary poet. Let's have a big, big welcome for Buttered Roll, everybody.
What's good, y'all? My name is Buttered Roll. I'm a not-so-complex carbohydrate. I live in Hoboken, New Jersey. Has anyone here ever heard of New Jersey before? Raise your hands, but truth be told, I can't see them, even if you raise them, so, no worries about that. So yeah, New Jersey. So I'm going to tell you guys a story about New Jersey, specifically Hoboken. This is called The Harbinger of Hoboken, Part 1. I should say this is inspired by one of my favorite storytellers, Mr. Ken Lane. If you've ever heard of Desert Oracle. Night has fallen on Hoboken, New Jersey. The office doors have reopened and released the keyboard-clacking hordes back into the streets, done answering emails for the day just in time for evening service, or, as it's called around here, happy hour. They pour into the bars. They wait in line to sit at dumpster-side tables. So many pairs of relaxed fit chinos crowd around cumbersome high tops, thumbing their phones and pouring liquor on their thresholds. overstimulated, having an in-depth discussion about the latest car insurance commercial, not expecting the night to take a mythological turn. If Hoboken is good for one thing, it is good for getting drunk. Libations pour from the street lamps, the same street lamps that provide stage lighting for the poor life decisions that take place on the sidewalks. A significant portion of the population of northern New Jersey has made at least one massive mistake while visiting Hoboken. The entire city is a 1 square mile cautionary tale. A rented 2023 Midnight Blue Maserati MC20 barrels east on 78 towards the Holland Tunnel. Cuts across 6 lanes of traffic to take a risky but not miscalculated right turn into the garage at the Holland Tunnel Hotel. Careens into a parking space marked reserved, and the engine idles for a few minutes before shutting itself off. The imposing presence of this fully tinted designer automobile lingers silently in the parking space for a few additional moments. The driver's side door opens cinematically and emits a cloud of steam from an unknown origin. The cloud clears to reveal a mythical being stepping out of a rented Maserati. The Chupacabra has now entered Hudson County, New Jersey. Information that seems to be missing from most retellings of the Chupacabra narrative is centered around the mythical being's vacation habits. As legend has it, for 1 week every second year, the Chupacabra makes its way from the Great Southwest in a rented Maserati. It resides year-round in the suburbs of Santa Fe, and it would be reasonable for you to wonder how the Chupacabra became familiar with a tiny city in northern New Jersey and why it vacations here. In 1946, the same year that Tupperware was created, the Chupacabra had gone on a bit of a bender, which was brought on by a flash flood, destroying the opening of the cave system it had been calling home for the last several hundred years. During this grief-induced bender, Chupacabra crashed a mixer at the local Y. While it was attempting to slaughter some of the co-eds in attendance, it found itself spellbound by a beautiful baritone voice being broadcast over the radio. That baritone that was transcending the blood spill was none other than old Blue Eyes himself, the chairman of the board, the Sultan of Swoon, Mr. Francis Albert Sinatra. As the co-eds ran screaming from the melee, Chupacabra put down the neck he had been sucking on and approached the source of this beautiful baritone in a state of bewilderment. The words, "She takes me to paradise," echoed through the now abandoned rec room. This was the first time that the creature had cried in over a decade. It left that Y with a renewed purpose to find the source of that beloved baritone and identify the paradise referred to in the song. Maybe there it could find a new home. Without modern contrivances, such as Wikipedia, and considering that old Blue Eyes was not yet a household name in 1946, it took Chupacabra several months to figure out that it might find paradise in Frankie's hometown. And like most rabid music fans, when Chupacabra discovers an artist that it likes, it does a deep dive. Sinatra became its entry point into Italian culture. And before Chupacabra had rented its first Maserati, it had versed itself on everything from Il Divino to Il Dulce, from the Quattro Centro to the Quattro Formaggi. And by the time Chupacabra had pulled into the parking lot for what was now its 43rd trip to the mile-square city, it was a full-blown Italophile. after it got settled into the Port Authority Presidential Suite at the Holland Tunnel Hotel, it was off to experience all of the exquisite culture that Hoboken has to offer. I'm gonna leave off there. Thank you for having me.
Let her roll, everybody. He's everywhere. He's doing readings all over the place. New Jersey. Check him out on social media. Thank you for sharing. That was great stuff. We've crossed the 10 o'clock threshold. The Poetry University gets very interesting now. Is Xlad here? Is Xlad in the house? All right. We're going to bring Xlad up in a few minutes, but apparently he's preparing. Let's get Jared Herringer up here for some music, everybody. Jared Herringer.
No, you have to do it. Now. Come on, you're the best. Go. No.
Once again, it's a 2-drink minimum, so, you know, just enjoy life. It's 5 o'clock. It's fucking 5 o'clock somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a nice guitar, man. That's nice.
Hey, what's up? Yeah. How you doing? Yeah, great to see you. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm super excited to see you.
Yeah, okay. I don't know if I can make it past midnight, but yes.
Hey, I'm Jared, but I actually play under Milky Bones. Whoa. Cool. Do a couple of short ones.
Is it you on the other side of gloom? It looks so blue. Is it me? Or does it always seem a little out of reach? Baby,
1,000 years or so when we last fell in love. You touched my soul. You made me whole. When I did the same. Don't you recall? Been waiting for so long. Must I always be longing? Thank you.
Beautiful. Amazing. Wow.
That was amazing. That was just vibes. That was vibes, everybody. Jared Herringer. Thank you for sharing. Was it?
I go by Milky Bones.
Milky Bones. Milky Bones. Thank you for sharing those Milky Bones with us. It was the vibe. That's what we need. Chill wave, relaxed, beachy, post Mac DeMarco. We're millennials. We're fragile. We need to relax. We're lying flat. We're not doing shit. Okay. That was amazing. Get ready for Blue Velvet, everybody. It's gonna get weird. This is where it gets really New York and exciting and punk rock. Let's get xlad. This guy is one of the most brilliant people in fucking New York City. He's a great artist. He's a genius.
And it's non-binary.
I'm sorry. I'm canceled. I'm canceled.
Identify as us, we.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Us, we. Yes.
Is next. Vladimir with the cello.
Does it plug in? No. Let's get that all set up. Let's get everything all taken care of. You want to set? Yes, that would be ideal. No, I need the rock stuff. Alright, chug.
Just got a little setup, but I promise it's worth it.
Yes, we're trying to make the most of our time here.
We got a cello, I mean. Alright, so I was hanging out at Xlad's apartment.
Let's get to work.
Alright.
Now, Matt, so the first thing is
Are you ready?
Okay. I'm ready! Oh wait, no, where's my fucking sunglasses? Sorry, I can't perform without my sunglasses.
Let's do it.
Yeah, look, you are hot.
Okay.
Your mom's hot.
Your mom? Yeah.
I'm feisty. I'm sassy.
Okay.
What do you want?
But I was only right.
So, nowadays good old leader, from the Soviet Union, Asian into space, GP. And I have several, I'm trying to keep this words comprehensive, but also type sensitive. Oh, listen, should I speak in more of an accent? You don't know me. I'm from Russia. I am not Scottish. Irish? Irish? Anyway.
You Turkish.
Who's Iskender kebab. Gizmet. Waiting for the cue to
All right, here comes.
Oh shit. Fuck me. So, I've always been told, especially in terms of the context of performance, that one must break the proverbial leg. Now, when my mother told me that today, when everyone else has told me that today, so many people, friends, I don't know if I have friends, I really don't have friends, I really only have associates, but, yeah, people I associate with. But ultimately, breaking a leg, whose? That's what I asked. Whose leg do you need me to... Listen, I'm trying to perform here. Do you want me to break a leg on the side? Like, what the fuck, dude? You think I'm Tony Soprano? Hey, Tony, oh, broke a leg, oh, where's the gabagool? Yo, okay, so broken leg plus gabagool. That's gangster. Apparently, I don't know what the fuck. People watch The Sopranos during the pandemic. I mean, it apparently got really big during. Raise your hands. How many people watch Sopranos during the pandemic?
Yeah.
No, I said raise a hand. Start learning how to follow instructions. It's fucking real. Oh, okay. Okay, that was poetry session. Now we're gonna go into that thing over there. Well, I don't know. There's a certain person who happens to be here right now. Goes by the name of Jason Trachtenberg.
Yeah. Woo.
Beast on the goddamn keys.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Woo.
Let's do it.
Yeah, just we gotta do a little setup of the microphone. Oh shit, I need to rock him up too. Fuck me, I forgot that part.
What do you do with this? Just a microphone?
Yeah, get the microphone to me. Downward.
I felt it.
It might not even be necessary, honestly, but I do this. Yo, listen, if you want to hear 4 trips on the floor. Yes. Doesn't matter. A minor, G major. Got it. Now, so we're going to keep I'll follow you in the beginning. Sounds great. Was your A minor first or G major? Just yo, you guys want to hear A minor or G major? A major. No, let's make it more clear. Bro, A minor? Woo! Yeah! G major? G major! That's
Either, right? Either. Major.
Actually,
Not third choice.
Yeah, let's go with major. Well, I'm not going to do flat minor. Third choice. A minor.
Minor sad.
Yeah, for real, man. This audience is tough.
It's a tough crowd. Great up there.
Where's my fucking chair? Okay. Quick show standing up. Listen, do you want me to do a striptease?
There you go. Sorry, I think we're doing this classical shit.
Sitting on wires.
Sitting on wires. Okay. That's a great premise for a song. Sitting on wires in A minor. Here we go.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Yeah, just you start off. I'll try. Keep it around 1 time. Not allegro, but
Rubato.
and pasta. Yes, bring out the pasta. Oh shit, fucking shit got me too.
No, God.
Give me an Woo! Sorry, these are real fucking fish. I don't care.
What did they?
I sat down on so many broken nights. Because I am average. Yeah, I'm fucking average. I scored on the Myers-Briggs. PFQ. And I strive to be authentic, 'cause I listen to Sufjan Stevens. I don't actually listen to Sufjan Stevens. It's been years. cheeks are big enough to suck many bars, and then you'll be successful. I'm fucking done. Sorry about the mess. We'll clean up right away. This is Vladimir. I come here with an agenda. Or, I is just the colloquialism. We identify as us. We come from the Soviet Union. As agents of the Space GB at KGB. We come here to understand what capitalist suffering looks like. Oh, you know, there's porn.
Xlad with the triple threat, the blue velvet, the controversial, opinionated, verbal, spontaneous prosody of Vladimir, the we us. And then the cello. I mean, a multi-hyphenate. And then we're going to keep it rolling. Let's just keep it rolling with Jason Trachtenberg, the wonderful, great...
Jason motherfucking Trachtenberg over here.
He's got a great album out. I've got it on compact disc. You got to listen to it. Jason Trachtenberg, everybody.
Thank you, Matt. Thank you. All right, let's keep it rolling. I'm going to do a new piece of sorts. I've been working on it for a little while. It's kind of a hybrid, which means it's sativa and indica mixed together. Thanks. Little weird humor for you. No, it's actually more of a mashup. I think actually I mashed up the words hybrid and mashup. I got them conflated. And basically, it's this would actually be a real logical place to take off from after Vlad's set. I'm going to also dabble in the classical arts as well. I have this piece that it's a life cycle poem. It's a poem. It's a life cycle. In other words, it's like a beginning, a birth. No deaths and 2 births in this piece. And it is based on the melody of, I'm going to name drop for a second here, of Johann Sebastian Bach. Bach, also known in certain circles. And you know what's funny about Bach is, I don't know if those who are as mock interest in the classical arts as much as I do, but there wasn't just Bach. There's like 10 other Bachs. Like anyone like thirdly related from him is going to get a record contract in the classical age. You know that shit? It's like it doesn't matter who you are. And like third uncles. Okay. So anyways, this piece is based on Johann Sebastian Bach's 147th Concerto in C. It's a relationship life cycle piece. Amazing. It's a little bit involved, so just try not to lose each other on this. Here we go. Thank you. You'll remember I said that at the beginning. What? You'll see. This is the tale of 2 people who needed each other. They meet one another by accident, maybe on purpose. It's hard to explain what the circumstance was. Some would call it coincidence. Others would think about their situations, unstable relations, and cordon off sensations. Reality hits and you find yourself pregnant with child, of course. It's the child of God who's been sent from above. Save for the 3 minutes of love. But the funniest parts were the formal exchanges. I'll call you on Saturday. Maybe the phone rings. I need a companion who understands everything. Now I'm a liar. I'm fronting for somebody's father, an infant who's deemed irresponsible. Maybe it's possible. Perhaps the baby was born with a mission, a function, a reason to satisfy someone, the mother completely, and albeit neatly, and tricks be it treatly, and all those birthday parties. The child has grown and is now an adult. With adult responsibilities, jobs, unemployment, economy crashes. We're good for the moment, the money is real, but in life hard to quantify. Splitting it even makes everything easy when selling on Etsy. I'll try not to simplify. Forces compel us to mock indiscriminately. Sheer interaction becomes a distraction from real life, which means more than computer screens, all these gadgets and gizmos. we stare at for hours and hours, reinforcing beliefs that we already knew. How much time do you do? How much time? As for me and my marriage, it's tricky but busy, yet filled with domestic bliss, animals, chores. My art aligns with yours. My art aligns with yours. But the moral, of course, and that part means it's almost towards the end. But there's about 6 or 7 more verses. This is my favorite one. The moral, of course, is to never veer off it. Thank you. Thank you. And keep yourself clean from the destructive forces that penetrate progress and veer you off course is the truth that's been told, be it too many times, that the knock on conformity may be enormity, maybe some normalcy, maybe some reason, some rhyme. When it's me and my interests that come at the forefront of every discussion without repercussion, without interruption, I ask of this question, who is this lawyer who's down in the foyer? I've suffered impunity, granted immunity, all for a lease that's signed in perpetuity. True. But where is my neighbor? She went into labor. Another new baby. I think it's a Christian. Gave birth in the kitchen. I thank you for listening and bye-bye. Thank you.
Yeah!
Story to tell. I gotta go. Excellent.
Jason Trachtenberg, everybody. What a lyricist. Matching the lyric to the music. It's like Gilbert and Sullivan. I am the very model of a modern major. That is some verbal gymnastics. Thank you for sharing that. Great work. Great stuff. Get the CD. Get the compact disc. It's out there.
$5.
Yes. Hell yeah. You can't beat that. Let's get Junie. Can we get Junie up here? One of our favorite poets. Are you ready? Jonatan Arrelano, everybody. The heart and soul of the open mic. Great poet. Follow him on Instagram.
I'm ill prepared. So, just basically, I'm gonna read a few poems, and that's basically it. Hell yeah. My head hurts. I thought my dreams were a means to escape my problems, to hide behind reality, to close the curtains and shut everyone out. I thought my dreams were meant to guide me, not haunt. Now, even when I close my eyes to dream, I see you fucking another man. When it was real, I'm sure before you told me I love you, you had your eyes locked on mine, and it wasn't just words. I'm sure you felt the wind blow between us both, so when all that love dies, I won't ask why, but when did you stop loving me? Just like that, huh? Crying the phone, saying it wasn't true. Love, lust, what was it? What made him so special after me? Too many questions. Anyone can hold you. Anyone can hold your hands. As tight as I did, I'm sure. You let him take my place, so thanks for setting me free. I still can't see clearly, but moving forward is easy now. Now that you made it so. For the time being, I can't imagine my life without you, truly. Every dance or kiss, argument or wish that I made, hoping you'd drop dead, I truly did with love and regret. You were everything and nothing. Easy to leave behind, but to never forget. Nothing makes any sense. And death, flesh, and breath. Every cent ever spent was left on her bed for the time being. I can't imagine my life without you. What feels good I know will sour. I do this all the time. To fall in love, to step in flames, beaten and raped, to know what happens next. The best feeling is to expect the worst. I know this hurt. I kissed and fucked it, twirled and spun, danced and danced and danced. I drink to this feeling of love and dissatisfaction. I'm never good enough, and neither will she.
Yeah. Woo! Yeah.
It's just a poem about my mom and me, about me going back to Mexico when I was like 19. Minutes mean so little living in the moment. Oh, I'm so sorry, I started off wrong, I apologize. Bristles on the broom made it clink. Bristles on the broom made a clunky sound. Dragging it one end to the other. In the corner in the room, covered in dust and pieces of hair, was a glimmer, an earring. This has to be fate. The phone in my pocket begins to ring and vibrate, making the loose change bang against the cracked screen. My guardian angel stared into and by accident through me. Baby, you look, I know. You look, I know, but I'm fine. Amar, we need to talk. Minutes mean so little living in the moment. Precious seconds wasted. Mom, I don't want to leave New York. My dreams are here. My friends are here. What am I going to do in Mexico? Years measured by grams and liters. Precious time squandered. Junie, you look terrible. I can see it in your eyes. You look sad. Come for 6 months and let me take care of you. Privileged by being born in the right time, the right place, to be able to go back and forth. Guilty. For 6 months, come for 6 months. Gentle. Her eyes were a sun ray piercing through my trembles. I'll go for 2. Just like I remember. Her mama's bears roar heard through thick brush. 6! Come for 6 months! Her round nose, thin eyes, curly hair. Scars engraved on her body made the flowers girl into a general. See, mama. Thank you.
That was fantastic. Call me Junie on Instagram. Great stuff. Somebody published Junie. Great poet. We love having him come out. Thank you again for coming out. Is Charlotte Sessions still here? All right, let's have Charlotte Sessions come out.
Hello, everyone. I'm Charlotte Sessions. I am New Jersey based. I recently graduated from Berklee College of Music. And I'm looking for more opportunities to perform in New York.
You gotta turn it on.
Oh, it's oh, boy.
They don't teach that at Berkeley.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, is it on?
No, just 1 second.
No.
Sorry.
Okay.
Okay, now try it.
Check, check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Hell yeah. All right. This song I'm gonna play is the first single I'm going to release in a month or so.
Yeah.
And I wrote this song about really liking a guy, but yet I've been told in the past that you should always just let the man pursue you. And if a woman pursues you, if a woman pursues a man, then they're like kind of creepy or whatever, and they're chasing the men away. And I wrote this song called "Should I Be the Man?"
Yeah.
Should I be the man and take you out to coffee on a Saturday? Should I lead the way and show you lots of places where we could lay? Right on the beach, the summer breeze, the sand that moves us in between our feet. Should I be the man, or should I let the waves roll? Should I be the king, and you can be my queen, we can do our dance? There'd be room for romance, where we stare into each other's eyes till we're locked into a trance. We're holding hands under the moon, where we could talk for hours till we're through. Should I be the man, or should I let the waves roll? Should I let the waves roll? Should I let the waves roll? control. Whoa, only if you wanted to. They say that men are the ones who pursue, and the ladies are there to do what they do. But how can I find the love I'm looking for if I always expect someone to pursue me? Should I be the man and let you take a break from doing all the work? I will pay for the meals, and you can sit back as I enjoy your quirks, your silly jokes that fill the room, that allow our friendship to begin. Should I take that chance, or should I let the waves roll? Should I let the waves roll and let you take control? Whoa, only if you wanted to. They say that men are the ones who pursue, and the ladies are there to do what they do. But how can I find the love I'm looking for if I always expect the different way? They say that men are the ones who pursue, and the ladies are there to do what they do. But how can I find the one I'm looking for if I'm always expecting love to come my way? Should I be the man, at least for a day? Should I have the choice to stop the voices from telling me no? You've got great looks and a nice voice, therefore you don't need to go after boys. You should focus on yourself and let the guy do the work. It's Charlotte Sessions, Charlotte as in Charlotte's Web, Sessions as in Jam Sessions.
Charlotte Sessions. You only want to do one song? You didn't want to do two songs? I was ready to hear more. I'm going to do a cover of that song. That is a standard. That's a new standard right there. Yeah. I think, yeah, women should ask men out. Don't be afraid, ask me out. It's fine. You want to ask me out? I have no problem with that. Right now. At all. So, it's gender, you know, fucking 21st century, Jesus Christ. All right, let's get Alexis Mundy. Let's have some comedy with reverb. Alexis Mundy, everybody. Very, very funny stuff. Let's have a big round of applause.
My name is Alexis Mundy, and I live here in New York City.
Yeah.
Thank you. My emojis are martini glass, car crash, crying face. I'm in Alcoholics Anonymous. I almost walked out of my first AA meeting. Everybody there was a B cup. But I went back and I've been sober for 13 years. You guys know, oh, thank you. You guys know that show Intervention? I can't watch it anymore because I'm afraid it might be my episode. I'm actually in two 12-step programs, AA and CrossFit. Now, instead of a drink, I do a pull-up. Guess how many DUIs I've had?